Okay, then. G'day, everyone. It is Jai, that Aussie Metal Guy here with Crank.com. So today, tonight, wherever you are in the world, I'm absolutely stoked to be joined by the powerhouse vocalist of the Swedish heavy metal warriors Ambush, Oskar Jakobsson. Since forming back in 2013, Ambush have been flying the flag high for true traditional heavy metal, paying homage to the legends that came before while carving out a fierce identity all of their own. Now with their Napalm Records debut, which is their fourth studio album, Evil in All Dimensions, set to drop on September 5th, the band are ready to unleash what promises to be their biggest and boldest record yet. Oscar, thank you so much for joining me, my friend.
Hello, Jai. Thank you for having me. My pleasure.
Absolute pleasure as well, mate, to get to dive into some Ambush. Loving the new material. But some people don't realize you guys formed back in 2013 and have fast become a staple of the Swedish heavy metal scene. 12, 13 years later, you are now signed to Napalm Records debut. How do you feel about it so far?
Yeah, yeah. Finally, people find out, the true meaning of heavy metal. That's how we feel. Nah, but jokes aside, like we've been fighting hard in the underground, and we've been pretty much working all on our own for our dream. So it's so nice to see that it can pay off in some way. Like we've been working so hard, and now we finally release an album on Napalm Records. I mean, this is something we never expected when we started the band. So yeah, it's a humbling experience.
Yeah, well, the album does kick off with an absolute bang there with the title, even in all dimensions, which has come out. It does feel like your biggest, boldest statement yet, this whole album in general. But tell me a little bit about that opening track and kicking off for that one.
Yeah, I mean, when Carl, the we have a new member in the band called Carl Dotzek, and he wrote the riff to the song, and he brought it to the rehearsal, and we knew instantly that this is good stuff, and this also marks like a little bit fresh start for Ambush with the new lineup, and it's like it has some King Diamond influences, and I love King Diamond, so. I took the challenge and wrote a melody to it, and yeah, there you go. I hope people like it.
Yeah, it's an absolutely ripping track, and the film clip as well. I love the film clip you've done to it as well.
Yeah, yeah, it's like a also King Diamond inspired ghost story, but the song is actually about a nightmare. So it's a little bit personal, you know. I had a lot of nightmares in my days, you know, a restless soul, you can say. And so I thought it would be a good song to write about a nightmare.
Yeah, the album is absolutely massive. Tell me a little bit about the mindset going into the writing and recording of Evil in All Dimensions.
You mean the music video or the song?
The album. Tell me a little bit about the
Oh,
band's mindset as you went in, following in from Infidel. You know, it was a few years
yeah.
later. You'd had the lineup changes. What was that songwriting process and the mindset for you guys going into this one? Was there a vision behind it? Tell me all about it.
Yeah, it was like we released Infidel in 2020,
Yeah.
and 1 week after we released it, so like we played one release gig, and then came the lockdowns, and we couldn't tour for 2 years, and we had some time then to think about what to do next. And so we started writing the songs for this fourth album already back then. And yeah, we were pretty much all excited about it because we had new band members, and in this band, everybody writes riffs, everybody contributes to the songwriting. So it was a little bit new experience, like creative in a way that we could all join around the songs and try to. I mean, almost everyone has something on every song that they contributed with. So this was the biggest difference, I think, from the previous records. But yeah, we went into the studio. We always play record our albums in Palma Studios in Sweden, which is a beautiful little fisherman's village where they built a beautiful studio. And yeah, we spent 2 weeks there, and yeah, sleeping at the place, drinking beer, barbecuing, having fun. Uh, Always good experiences when we record there.
Yeah, that would have been quite a hit to you guys as well because you're just starting to build up traction, starting to get your name out, starting to play these shows. Everything's rolling along, and you guys have this amazing sound that just probably needs to be seen live to really just capture the essence of what you guys stand for. So then coming out of lockdown, it would have been like, well, we still want to play a bit of Infidel live and get that out, but then you want to also time the release of the next album as well.
Yeah, it was a little bit weird, but we
Yeah.
shouldn't complain. I mean, we were all healthy and our families were safe, so this is the best thing we got out of this COVID without any dramatic downfalls. But now it's a new time, and we look very bright into the future. Yeah.
Exactly, and it does seem like he's jumping on the other end of Bright. It does seem like he's tackling some darker themes on this album, albeit.
Yeah, I mean, on this record, I think we allowed ourselves to be a little bit outside our comfort zone in a way, especially since we release one song that is slower than what we ever released before. It's like a ballad song that we will release.
Do,
So, and this is something that could get our heads chopped off, but we don't care. Like we're just comfortable in our own skin, and this is Ambush. I mean, take it or leave it.
I'm loving this whole album. Like you said, it's got those ballads, but dude, those ballad tracks, man, you got like I Fear the Blood as well as The Night I Took Your Life, man. Like straight away, I'm like screaming along in the lounge room to The Night I Took Your Life. That was those hooks and those guitars and those melodies just instantly grab you in those ballads. You can't help rocking out as much to those ballads as you can to like the heavy metal brethren tracks and like the way the placement and the way you have set this album out. Tell me a little bit about the ballads first, I suppose. There's a few parts of that you can take out of that.
I mean, the album, when we decided the song, the order of the songs on the album, we wanted to have the album as a dynamic up and down. Like you should go through all the emotions uh, while listening to the record. Um, and if we succeed with that, then we're very happy. But yeah, the ballad especially is very personal to me. It's a song that I wrote when I was a little teenager. I was playing acoustic guitar, and I just played around with that song for ages without. That's one of the songs that when you go into a music store and you pick up a guitar, that's what you play. Your song, like that you always play to test an instrument. But we finally got use of this song, and I'm very happy. And yeah, the lyrics are about dealing with struggles with addiction, so it's also very personal to me, the lyrics of the song.
Yeah, the ballads are absolutely unreal, and also like the last couple of the tracks as well. I love the way you have the album ending. It's like you come into like the Reaper, bending the steel, and heavy metal brethren. You can't help but like just be rocking the hell out. Do you like?
Yeah, hopefully there will be caveman parties all around the place when you play this record. But it's like we wanted a caveman to be able to think and reflect as well on
Yeah.
this record, I think. You can be naked and have an axe in your hand and still being able to read Aristotle.
You just have, as I mentioned in the intro, there you just have this great sound that is definitely your own, but also paying homage to legends before you as well. When composing this album, especially even all in dimensions, are you already thinking about like, man, this one's going to be really good live? I can't wait to get this one out and play live. Were there a couple of tracks off of that album for you?
Yeah, because we always rehearse the songs in the like in our rehearsal before we record. So we pretty much know that this song can work live. This is something that is a deal breaker for us. I mean, all the songs must be good live, otherwise there is no point because we're most and foremost a live band, and yeah, this is our identity, and wouldn't make sense to have a song that we can't play live on the album. Um, Maybe since we have to think a little bit deeper into it because we're a band. We don't use backing tracks. We don't use like click when we play. So we need to pay attention to that a lot actually because we you can't add a shitload of stuff that is needed for the song to be good. You need to have that bass root of the song that can be played live. It's pretty interesting actually, but also pain in the ass because sometimes you want to go bananas and you want to put a shitload of added layers to the song and stuff like this.
Yeah, you can't. I'm going to talk about the other single, Maskirovka. That's a ripping track as well. That one's already struck a chord with fans as well. Tell me a little bit about that track.
Yeah, the lyrics to the track were written back in 2014 actually, when Putin decided to annex Crimea, and it was basically a Maskirovka operation where people showed up, no one knew who they were, like there was just random soldiers popping up everywhere, and nobody claimed that it was their soldiers, and then Crimea was taken. So the song is about this like how people must be aware of that there's deception all over. It's not just anti-Putin song. It's also like a song that we hope people reflect before they have an opinion. We hope people see through lies, don't trust the leaders, be your own god. It's like a song that is meant to empower the people, and I hope we can all live together in peace, love, and understanding. You know, we're Swedish anti-war supporters.
As most metalheads are, and a lot of metalheads will be at a lot of upcoming ambush shows, you must be keen to get some of these tracks out and play them live, considering the album is dropping next week. Which ones are you excited about playing live on stage at the upcoming shows?
I mean, I am really excited to play Come Angel of Night. It's a hell of a song. I mean, the riff is extremely good, and I think the boys play it live extremely good. I didn't think that was one of the songs like, yeah, this will be a little bit difficult to play live, but yeah, the boys play absolutely perfectly. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm in a band with very good musicians. I'm so happy
Yeah, well,
as a
Carl
singer.
and Olaf, their guitar work, as always, and on this record is razor sharp and melodic. What's it like collaborating with these guys?
Yeah, but when they're not shit-faced, they are actually quite intelligent. So yeah, we can have thoughtful conversations about what to do with the song if we want to change something for the live performance of the song. Maybe we should add something, take something away. We can play around a little bit. The boys are great, and I'm so thankful to be able to play in a band with my best friends. I mean, this this is something that you can't take for granted.
I know, all set for world domination, that is for sure. Ambush and Burning Fire, aka Oscar. His bass lines run real on this. The Night I Took Your Life is hypnotic, as is all the poses that guy bloody pulls is amazing. Tell me a little bit about working with him as well.
Burning Fire is a legend. I
Yeah,
mean,
dude.
he's a character of his own. He's like one of those guys that you would buy in a store, like those plastic figures. That's Burning Fire for me. when I look at him, I see a man. Uh, I see what I want to be when I grow older.
Dude, I'm doing that now at 45, looking at him and going, man, it's unreal. As well, and Linus is, as always, an absolute beast on the drums and just delivers on this whole album. The production is unreal, just the whole sound. Did you mention where you done the production for this one? Who done that one?
Yeah, we recorded and mixed everything at Parma Studios
Yep, that's right.
in southern Sweden. The vocals I record myself in my studio. It's called Federgris Studio, Fat Pig Studio. It's called, and yeah, the mastering is also done at Parma, and we have a guy called Mankan over there that is like the sixth member of Ambush. At this point, he's been working with us since the sophomore album, Desecrator. So we started to build a good brotherhood with him in the studio, spending many late nights and yeah, many cold beers.
That's important though, isn't it? Being able to build that team and especially the production team and everyone on that side of things as well that knows what sound you guys are looking for so you can go into these album making cycles like all kind of clicked on and being able to make these albums like Evil in All Dimensions that just hits from the get-go.
Yeah, the hardest part I think is to stand out a little bit from the other productions. Because when we recorded this album in the mixing phase, we wanted the album to not be so sub-bassy as all the rest of the records, modern productions of the day. We're a little bit against that. The bass is too present, and anyways, I mean, the kids will turn up the bass anyway, so it will be bass and bass and bass. So let's cut a lot of sub bass and make a more punchy mix, and let's make a mix where all the instrument can be heard separately as well. So if you put your album on a pair of good headphones or in good speakers, you can actually hear the bass, which is for me very good when you can hear an instrument. In most modern productions, you can't even hear the bass. It's just like a mumbling entity lying deep, deep underground. Here you can hear the bass. This is good, and Burning Fire likes it too when he
That's
can be
why I
heard.
love that turn back to vinyl as well, because the sound quality you can't fuck with. I know all the crazy kids going stream it, but if you really want the best out of your music and the albums you do enjoy, go buy the vinyl, go buy the high quality of it, get there and immerse yourself totally in the music as well. That's what I've done with this album. It was just fucking amazing. It is really worth doing. You guys have a bunch of shows coming up in South America as well. Must be excited to get down there.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've been there a couple of times, and every time we come down there, it's a big party. And yeah, except last time where almost all of us got sick. We got Montezuma's revenge, so it was a little bit hard to play. But yeah, a little bit shit is not too bad actually when you have
Literally.
30 degrees and sunshine.
Literally,
Yeah.
probably no doubt being that sick as well. You guys haven't been down to Australia yet, I believe. You guys, I'd be fucking awesome to get you down under. What's the
Yeah,
chances? Maybe
shame on us.
2026?
Shame on us. I mean, it's my dream destinations to one of my dream destinations to come to Australia and play. And yeah, I would like to go to Perth, Melbourne, Sydney. I want to go up to Darwin as well.
Yeah, mate.
But I don't think they listen to heavy metal there. Crocodile rock or
Oh,
something.
mate, they listen to heavy metal everywhere in Australia, mate. Get you up with some crocodiles, some koalas, and some meat fucking pies. What more could you want? Oscar, this has been an absolute pleasure, mate. Everybody go out, grab Evil in All Dimensions. It does drop 5th of September through Napalm Records, mate. This has been an absolute pleasure. Any last words, shout outs, thank yous are all up to you, my friend.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening. And yeah, take your four-wheel drive. And yeah, if you have a CD player, please put the record Evil in All Dimensions in it and drive in the bush and have fun and stay metal. Keep on banging. We love Australia.